I mean, they did what they needed to do today to get a big victory. It seemed like offensively we just couldn't get anything going consistently. And when we did, we found ways to, as far as in ourselves, to end drives. But they made a lot of plays on their side as well. And I mean, they came out and they kicked their butts today. They are the Grey Cup champions for a reason, and they proved it today.
Did you put a fate, can you put some kind of reason to why they were able to get such a fast start and you guys couldn't get into a group?
I mean, of course, right now I'm just, still just trying to get over the fact of, the fact that we didn't win, and we had a great feeling coming into this game. We could get it done, but we need to make plays early on, and we didn't make plays. I mean, we had a lot of opportunities there, but they made plays and we didn't make plays, and we can't put ourselves behind a team with that much explosiveness. And they did a great job on their side as far as getting us off the field. And in the second half, it seemed like we got some things going, then we were off. Then we got some things going, then we were off. And we just consistently do it today. And but had to be because of them. I mean, they did a great job, and they got some good pressure up front and made us one-dimensional, and we just didn't make enough plays. I missed some throws, and we missed some plays on the back end. So kudos to Saskatchewan, they got it done.
How much did the crowd play into it, boys?
The crowd didn't play really anything into it. I mean, we worked on this all week. We did have the one where the miscommunication on the one, the early snap, but besides that, I mean, we were all on point with that. It was just our execution. They did a better job executing than we did.
When you got back to within 2 scores, was there a glimmer of hope there?
Well, I mean, we've been in that position in many games, and we've always overcame the deficit, and we're able to rally and make the necessary plays. But once we got within the 2 scores, we just couldn't string together enough plays consistently on the next few drives to get ourselves within scoring range. And I tried to start using my feet and such, and then but we thought we had things there, but we just couldn't string together enough consistent plays as far as an execution to get ourselves back in scoring range. Because like you said, we had a chance to rally there. Our defense was getting them off the field, but then once Chick broke through and I didn't see him coming, I'm reading it out downfield. He made a good play on getting the sack and tried to hold on to it, but he put his shoulder pad right on the ball, and he did a good job of getting it out of there. But they made the plays, the critical plays to break things open.
Did you feel this one personally, Hank?
I mean, shoot. Anytime you get late into your career and you start to, everything that we overcame this year to get to this point. I mean, our team battled our butts off this year, and to be able to be here in this position, with such a young new team, and nobody, really gave us a chance to be here. And for me, how many more years do I have? I mean, it doesn't feel easy, with each game that you lose, especially in this type of situation with as hard as we battled our butts off this year. And it's very disappointing to finish it out this year, and to have family come up and all that stuff, and for us not to be able to get it done. It's a new experience for me because the last one I've been in, and I'm not used to losing the Grey Cups, but back to the drawing board, and we'll be a much better team off this experience next year.
Did it feel as though just nothing was going right in that first half, like nothing went your way?
I mean, we knew there were opportunities there, and we just didn't capitalize on the opportunities. They made plays and did the things that they've been doing all season long, and that's why they've been the best, most consistent team in the league all season long. And kudos to them. They did the things they needed to do to get the win. And when we were out of sync, we were out of sync, and whenever we were getting back into sync, they found ways to make plays to take the momentum back on their side, and that's what championships teams do. So kudos to Corey Chamberlain and all of his guys, and Richie Hall and Cortez. They did the things they needed to do to get the victory.
Did you even see that ball go past you when they snapped it that early?
Well, no, I was just taking my pre-snap look at the contour, and next thing you know, when I turned back, I just saw guys running, and all of a sudden I looked back and the ball was there, and no, I didn't even see it snap.
What were the conditions like? There were some fumbles. Was it difficult?
No, actually, compared to how it was throughout the week, the conditions weren't bad. We've been in worse conditions playing in Guelph. This is stuff that we prepare for all year long, and we've experienced all year long. So, yeah, the conditions weren't tough. Things that happened were, self-willed as far as us making the mistakes to hurt ourselves, but they made a lot of plays, even more plays to help themselves as well. So, it was a double-edged sword, and we just didn't make enough plays at the end, and they made a lot of plays to get the victory.
Henry, you kind of touched on it, but 42 minutes before you scored a touchdown tonight. I don't think many people saw that coming, but just the season you've had, what do you think was the biggest thing that kind of led to that?
Early on, like I said, we had opportunities to make plays, and we just found ways to kill drives ourselves, and they found ways to help negate our drives as well. And I mean, when you give a defense like that, you know, a little momentum, you know, they find ways to get you off the field. And when we had chances to make plays, we didn't make them. You know, we had some drops, I missed some throws, and we just found different opportunities to mess ourselves up. And you know, you can't stumble into a Grey Cup, and especially when you play a team at home. You got to be on top of your game from start to finish. And we just didn't do that.
Did you find that they overpowered